Honey pie, I'm coming in, okay? I've just got to stomp this snow off my boots. Should I take them off too? It's really coming down out there. Ah, that's better. I brought you the... Oh my god. It smells absolutely enchanting in here. And it's so warm from the oven and all. How long have you been at this? Since you texted me? Damn, baby boy. That was so early this morning. It's a weekend. You should be relaxing. But from the looks of this kitchen, you've emptied your entire baking arsenal onto every available surface and used it twice over. It's hardly what I'd call resting, babe. Oh, okay. An organized mess. Sure, honey, I believe you. You're kind of the same way right now. What I mean is, I'd call you a cute mess. With all that flour all over your apron, and the dusting on your cheek. You look like the most huggable little baker boy in the world. I don't care if I get flour on me. It's worth it to give my baby a hug. Okay, fine. I'll hand over the bag. I got just what you ordered up. A big bottle of vanilla extract. Not cheap, mind you. And a tin of baking powder. That's what you ran out of, right? Wow, I didn't expect such an excited kiss for something so simple. You must have really been in a bind, huh? Though, to be fair, I don't think I would have been able to calculate how much of each ingredient I had on hand for so many recipes either. But you had to have some idea before you started. How could you run out when... Oh, I thought that batch sitting on the stove was the only one. But peeking into the other room, you've got cookies cooling all over the dining room table. And the sideboard. And everything. Holy shit, babe. No wonder you ran out of ingredients. Yeah, of course I can stick around and help you. But I demand payment in the form of extravagant hot chocolate. After all the varieties I made you on our little ski vacation, you owe me. Brutal, babe. But fine. I'll settle for instant if that's all you have time for. Can I have whipped cream on top at least? Maybe a drizzle of chocolate syrup? Then it's a deal. Where do you need me? Oh, sure, I can slip on your spare apron and... Are you going to have me mix something? Honey, it's not fair to put me in an apron if I don't need it. Well, okay, I guess if you just like how I look in it, I shouldn't complain. I mean, I already know how cute you look in one, so... But it has ruffles and everything. How can you do this to me, babe? Fine, but only because I love you. And I know no one else will see. Hey, no fair. Ambushing me with your phone. Delete that. Oh, please, honey pie. I'm begging you not to post that anywhere. Please, just... Fine. I'll compromise. You can put it into your photo album. Unlike baking, that's one project you're procrastinating on, so I'm not as afraid. But I really don't want that photo of me in this frilly Christmas apron all over our social media. Or, okay, how about this? Why don't you take a photo with the both of us? That way there's some context at least, okay? Alright, come over here. Let me get my arm around you. Should I... Okay, I'll hold up the whisk. even though I'm not the one using it. Cheers! Alright, one more. But I thought you had some serious cookie batches to finish, babe. Oh, okay. You can turn me into a damn pushover, you know that? How dare you? Alright, I think you got about a dozen selfies, so I think that's enough. Now, where do you want me? Dish duty. You're a dirty boy. Calling me over and making me wash dishes while you get to do all the fun stuff. Fine. I get that you need some bowls and attachments washed for the next batch. Even with so many supplies, you're still running short. I guess, judging from that spread of cookies out there, you've baked yourself into a corner. Between you, my mom, and my grandma, you're all gonna fatten me up enough to play Santa by Christmas Day. You could be my Mrs. Claus. Call it payback for putting me in this frilly apron. It's no fun teasing you when you're down for anything. I do think you'd look adorable in a Mrs. Claus costume. Now that I'm picturing it in my head. Alright, let me just dry these and then I can start another batch for you. But you better tell me what to do if you don't want me doing something stupid like mixing up sugar and salt. I've done that before. That's why my mom never really let me help out baking for special occasions or holidays. Well, that and I would always eat the raw dough. Okay, what should I do next? Aw, thanks for giving me a fun job. I'd love to drop the dough into the baking sheet. Just remind me how big or small to make them? Alright, I can do that. What are you... Oh, I should flour my hands? That's right, don't want too much dough sticking all over my fingers. Then I'd be eating way more than I'm already going to. Yes, I'm going to snitch a little before I leave. You should have seen that coming, babe. By the way, why in the world do you have to make so many cookies? I know they're not all just for us. You've got that office Christmas party to take them to? Oh, right, and that friend's party too. And family Christmas? Damn, baby. You have better Christmas cheer than anyone I know. You're the most holly jolly honey bun that ever was. But you might have committed your cookies to too many people this year. I don't know how you planned on doing all this alone. Trying to bake them this last minute so they'd be fresh too? You sure you're not overexerting yourself? I mean, you look like you've had a lot of fun doing this, but you also look a little exhausted. Okay. If you're almost done, then I can relax for you a bit. Don't think baking cookies is worth collapsing into a lifeless heap at the end of the day. Is it? Well, far be it for me to argue with such a passionate baker boy. Is that the batch that's in the oven? You want me to make room for them, or... Oh, okay. I'll just stay out of your way then. Watching you dart around is kind of like watching a dancer on the stage. You know every step perfectly. Hey, I am capable of saying romantic things to you every now and then. I like seeing you in your element like this. What's more cozy and domestic than baking Christmas cookies? And all of those look amazing. Whoa! Ooh! If I didn't know that they'd burn my fingers, I'd be too tempted to pop one in my mouth right now. So, I caught a glimpse of all those shopping bags piled in the corner of the other room. You got all your Christmas shopping finished? That's great. So, what'd you get me? Can't fault the guy for trying. Oh, I don't know. It's sort of tradition to try and guess presents before they're given, isn't it? To what end? I don't know, really. I guess it does kind of spoil the magic if you do guess it right, but then there's a surge of satisfaction that you were right. But whatever. I get that I shouldn't play that little game with you. Me? Oh, sure. I've got most of my Christmas shopping done, too. Oh. Honey Pie. You wouldn't be trying to guess what I got for you, would you? Because you know how hypocritical that would make you look. Also, you have a better chance of coercing a hint out of me with those big, pretty eyes that can beg so sweetly. So, let's not talk about gifts anymore, alright? Yes. I can't wait to taste some hot cocoa. I was only kidding about needing it as payment. I'd help you no matter what, but it means a lot that you're making it for me anyway. Nah, I don't care that it's instant. The cheap stuff can be the best, actually. And you embellish it so well. It doesn't really matter what the base chocolate flavor is. If your seasonal obsession is baking cookies, mine is hot chocolate. Oh, hey, do you have any plans to go caroling? My family is all going Saturday and wondered if you'd like to lend us your angelic pipes. Oh, you're kidding me. Twice this week? You're a regular social Christmas butterfly, aren't you? It's not surprising that your work and friend groups want you to go with them. Your voice is so lovely. But I don't want to wear it out if you're already using it too much. You sure it'll be alright? Then wear your most Christmassy hat and scarf and gloves and all that. I really love that plaid set if it's warm enough. Okay, I'm done with this cookie dough. Want me to pop it in the oven? Okay, let me scrub my hands off real quick. And how long should I set the timer? You got it. Say, is that my hot chocolate you're pulling from the microwave? Oh, I love that big ceramic mug. You know me so well, baby. Oh, yes. All the whipped cream. Thank you. Are you? No, Honey Bunch. Do you really have crushed peppermint just on hand? Oh, I knew I loved you for a reason. You really are Mrs. Claus. Ow! Yeah, I deserved that. Gotta make it up to you by letting you call me something a bit cringy? You can always call me Santa Baby. Too cringy? Well, there's no such thing during the Christmas season. Sugar plum? Aha! See? See? You got all red and ducked your face. You love all my cutesy seasonal pet names. And don't try to deny it. Now, hand over that art piece you call hot cocoa before I think up another one for you. Oh, goddamn. I love you, baby. Maybe it's some stupid primitive part of my brain. But I get so emotional and lovey-dovey when you feed me something delicious that you made. How could I not? My sweet, sweet sugar plum.